Welcome to another We Wonder. Well, today we have a very special guest. Of course, my name is Chris Pfluger. I'm the Chief Development Officer here at We Insure, and I'm very excited to welcome a new person to our team. And what makes it so exciting is I've worked with Jose Santiago for years. We've worked at two different capacities at two different companies, and I'm excited to introduce him to the world as part of the new We Insure team. So welcome, Jose. How are you?
I'm doing good, Chris. Thank you for having me, man. This is an honor and a pleasure to be here, and I'm super excited to get started.
Well, this is great. So, what people don't realize, and I'm going to have you go through kind of your background, your history. You're in the Houston, Texas area. So we have someone that's actually based in the Texas market, which is very exciting. And we've worked together. You've sold real estate franchises at a couple of different times. You've sold mortgage franchises, and that was usually primarily introduced into real estate offices as an ancillary business, which is fantastic. And now we're taking it to another level. So tell us a little bit about your history and what brought you to We Insure.
Oh man, so real quick, I mean, prior to that, and I know you know this, but the people listening do not. Prior to my franchise sales experience, I was actually an insurance agent with Farmers Insurance, and I had my own office. And actually, I had an office from 2005 all the way through 2013. We're actually 2012 into going into 2013. But part of the reason that I left that was because of the similar reasons that Phil, or the CEO here, left his captive agency, right? I mean, the fact that we couldn't write outside of the the agent or the product that we represented. So I felt handcuffed. I wasn't winning as much as I wanted to on writing certain policies. So I just made the decision to sell my book of business back to Farmers, which was that was one of the good things about being, you got kind of like a guaranteed residual payout there should you choose to change your mind. But then I decided to use my sales background and my license in real estate, and I kind of stumbled on franchise sales, right? And I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoy the business, getting to know business owners and helping them kind of achieve their goals, right? And now it's kind of come around full circle. And like you said, I've sold real estate franchises, sold mortgage franchises, and now I get to take that experience and now offer an insurance franchise. And honestly, I was thinking about this, and had this product been available to me back in 2012 when I was making that decision, I might not have ever gotten into franchise sales. I might still be here because, and that's, I mean, it's a great model. It's a great model, carrier access, top tier commissions, all of those things are just so difficult to obtain as an independent agent. Which is why a lot of people go captive, but then they end up, anyway, that's a story for another time. And I'm excited to fill everybody in on that.
Well, I'm excited. I know you've worked with more than a few brokers, real estate brokers in the state of Texas, and helped them with other ancillary businesses, being the mortgage side. So this is very exciting because now you can revisit a lot of those folks and really help them, complete that one-stop shop, experience by adding, insurance. And then, of course, as you just mentioned, there are quite a few agents out there that have been, anxious to see some sort of alternative to what they were doing working with captives, someone that does really have a lot of, carrier access that truly is of value when it comes to owning a franchise. And of course, we do all the service. So, that from day one service that people get that allows them to focus just on the sales and not focus on the service side and know that their customers are being taken care of by an entire team, that's a very different experience than most people have ever seen or experienced in insurance before.
Absolutely. That to me, that's the icing on the cake, is the service side of the business where an insurance agent or a producer can just focus on the sales part, right? I mean, that was the thing that I was good at back when I owned an agency, and the service part of it, I had staff that could work on that, but that just it ate up into the revenues, right? I mean, so it is a big part of it. You got to have it, but the beauty about We Insure is that it's included. It's already included. The whole service team is there, and we're sharing that cost across the whole network, right? Which is also a beautiful part. So, you know, your agency doesn't have to suffer on the service side. It's actually going to be better than it could be if you were doing it all on your own, and it's part of the franchise offering. So all of those things together are what make this, you know, in my eyes, a home run.
Well, Jose, obviously, you know, we're very excited to have you aboard, and I know you're going to talk to a lot of the people you've worked with in the past and a lot of new folks out there. So as we go through, you know, I get the question a lot. I said, well, does it fit in our area? That comes up, you know, more often than you can think, because it started in Florida, right? You know, it started with, you know, 90 offices in Florida, and that was just a couple of years ago, and that was the only state we were in. Today, after last year, now we're in 16 states, and I'm going to date myself by putting that in this video because within a few weeks it'll probably be 2 more states. So we're having quite a bit of demand in those areas. We had a presentation, you know, just today. We had 19 folks joining us from all over the country. That national expansion is truly, truly exciting for all of us, and it works in every market because it gives you the best opportunity to grow your book at the same time that you know your service is being taken care of. So it's the most efficient way to be in insurance and the easiest way to get into the insurance model altogether. So very exciting to have you aboard. And if they need to get a hold of you, how would they find you?
So actually my email, I think I saw it scrolling down the bottom of the screen there, but it's jose.santiago@, weinsuregroup.com. You can also, you know, text me or call me. My cell phone is 713-292-7972. I look forward to kind of connecting with or reconnecting with the franchise prospects and contacts that I've had in the past, and also making new contacts and new acquaintances. So
well, I'm excited to have you back over. We wooed you away from running, you know, an office as a broker from the real estate side, and so I'm very excited to have you back on the franchise side and working with us. And I know that you're going to help a lot of folks out there really grow their businesses. So thanks for joining us, and welcome to We.
Thank you, Chris. I'm glad to be here. So
you got it.
Have a good one.
Thank you.